What if one 15-second video could change your life forever? We're talking about one video going viral and completely changing the course of your business. In today's video, we're gonna break down exactly how to make that happen. I'm gonna give you a step-by-step viral framework that you can steal and replicate over and over and over again. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like the video, leave me a comment because you know your boy got the game. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm not only gonna teach you how to go viral, I'm also gonna teach you how to use that virality to sign clients. Let's get into it. My name is Brian Mark, and this is part 4 of how to turn your Instagram into a money-making machine. If you missed part 1 through 3, go watch them here. Instagram Reels are the single best way to grow, period, across the board, full stop. Now, yes, there are different types of content you can post. You can post carousels, you can post long form, you can post but I'm telling you, Instagram Reels are where it's at. I've never had a specific type of content go as viral as I had my Instagram Reels, and posting just Instagram Reels has grown my Instagram account to over 330,000 followers in 2.5 years. I'm gonna teach you exactly what to do, how to find viral ideas, how to recreate them, how to script viral content so that you can steal this for yourself. I know it's juicy. Let's get in. First, let's talk about why Reels are a game changer. Number 1, they're dynamic. You can create a short 6-second reel where you give away all the value in 6 seconds.
Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like, bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, damn. The type of shit I'm on.
You can do a short 10 to 15 second opinion piece where you really have a hard-hitting subject.
I'm sorry to have to be the one to say this, but nobody gives a f about your feelings. I mean, think about it. When your landlord comes to your doorstep and asks for rent, the first question out of their mouth, are they gonna say, how were you feeling this month? Were you anxious? Were you too sad to go to work? Were you too stressed out to post on social media? No, they're gonna want their f***ing money. Just like when you're posting on social media, your audience does not care if you had a bad day. The only thing that matters to them is the content that's in front of their face. So unless you get out of your own f***ing head and you start posting every single day, you're gonna become irrelevant, aka a nobody, because you're letting your feelings get in the way.
Or you can go longer and more in depth, which tends to convert more clients.
I've closed over $30 million in sales, and I'm gonna give you the pre-frame that I use on my sales calls that instantly separates me as an authority and sets the tone for them to buy my shit. The first part of the pre-frame starts 30 seconds into the call. After a little bit of small talk, I say this. All right, Nick, I got back-to-back meetings booked all day. Are you cool if we just jump straight in? This sub-communicates to the prospect that I'm in demand. Then I say this word for word. So Nick, what I'm gonna do on today's calls, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions to identify what you're currently struggling with. Then I'm gonna figure out what your goals are, and after that, I'm gonna help you come up with a game plan to achieve your goals. Now, at the end of the call, if I feel like we're a good fit, I'll invite you to work with me. And if not, I'll point you in a different direction. Does that sound good? If you want the full sales script that I use to convert prospects, come with the word script and I'll send it over.
This one format of content gives you so many different ways to play with it, which is why it's my favorite type of content to grow on Instagram. Number 2, the Instagram algorithm tends to prioritize Reels for reach. If you want evidence of this, go to your home feed and just scroll, and most of those things are gonna be Reels. Third thing, cross-platform potential. You can take that Instagram Reel, you can post it on Snapchat, you can post it on YouTube Shorts, you can post it on Facebook, and you can post it on TikTok. Because of that reason, you can take one piece of content, maybe it gets 10,000 views on Instagram, but maybe it gets 1.5 million on TikTok, 200,000 on Facebook, 10,000 on Snapchat, 3,000 on YouTube Shorts. That one piece of content that you created can be split across multiple platforms, which will 5x the amount of reach that you get from one piece of content. For all 3 of those reasons, Instagram Reels are king. But how do you find viral Instagram Reel ideas? Let me put you on some game. First things first, we're gonna go to your phone, we're gonna open up Instagram. I'm gonna type in the word men's fitness coach. Then I'm gonna go over to the Reels tab. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for a reel that's over 1 million views. So I'm just gonna scroll through and find a reel that has 1 million views. Right here, boom. So we got this guy, Tebow in shape. So now that I've got the Instagram profile of a person that has some really good content, I'm gonna show you the next step in order to find viral reels, but this is step 1. Step number 1 is to find an account that has viral content within your niche that you resonate with. For step number 2, you're gonna go to viralfinder.com, create an account, it's free. Then I'm gonna go to user search, and I'm gonna type in the username of the person that I just found on Instagram. So Tebow in shape. And I'm gonna press search. What happens when I press search, Viral Finder is actually looking at their content and it's going to analyze their content and it's gonna help me find the most viral ideas on their page. What I'm gonna do with these ideas is I'm gonna take them, use them as inspiration to be able to create my own content. Okay, so now that the search results are loaded, I'm gonna go to view results. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll through some of the top performing content and I'm gonna see what I can recreate. You need to find one that you're gonna resonate with, like an idea that you could easily recreate. So that is funny. I could recreate this and I could put my own spin on this by just doing whatever I wanted on the treadmill. So I'm gonna save that video. But I wanna go back and see if there's anyone that I could find that isn't funny necessarily that I might be able to deliver some value on. So I'm gonna go and see if I can find a value-based reel that I can recreate. Seems to me like this guy posts a lot of funny content though. So we'll see if there's any sort of value on his page. So this video idea is actually really good too. I can grab an old photo or video of me and show me at my very worst, and then I can transition to a video of me at my very best. So I'm gonna steal this video idea as well. So now I've got 2 video ideas that I can steal and recreate. Now this was helpful in order to find a viral idea, but I didn't find a viral talking idea. So let's go a little bit deeper with our Instagram search to see if we can find a different account. So now I'm gonna go to Instagram. I'm gonna go men's fitness coach, perfect. I'm gonna go to Reels again. And guys, you can use any keyword. You can go men's fat loss, men's six pack, men's fat loss tips, whatever. I'm not looking for the most viral videos. I just wanna look for videos that have over 100,000 views. And I wanna look for talking videos that have over 100,000 views. So let's take a look. Let's see if we can find a talking video that has over 100,000 views. I'm gonna search up a different keyword because I actually couldn't find anything that was relevant. Like, let's go men's fat loss tips. We're gonna go over to Reels again. 20.1 million views.
It contains aspartame, and when you drink aspartame,
there we go. Simple workout tips, 664,000 followers. That's what we were looking for. Let's go to Viral Finder. So you guys see what I did, right? I looked at a keyword. I couldn't find anybody relevant. I just literally typed in a different keyword. Bam, I found an account. Now I'm gonna go to Viral Finder. I'm gonna plug in his username. Coach Eugene Teo. Search. Again, Viral Finder is going to load the best performing content, so let's wait and see what comes up.
3 hours later.
Okay, Coach Eugene, we are now live. Let's go look at the results. So what's this right here?
Coke. It contains aspartame, and when you drink aspartame, your body turns it into methanol, which can make you blind. Aspartic acid, which can kill cancer cells, and phenylalanine, which can give some people seizures. Now, that's pretty terrifying. But if you drank just 1 glass of tomato juice, you would get 6 times as much methanol as 1 can of Coke. And if you had just 1 portion of beef, you would get 16 times as much phenylalanine as 1 can of Coke. And if you had just 1 egg, you would get more aspartic acid than 34 cans of Coke. In the evidence-based fitness community, diet sodas are what we call low-hanging fruit. They're a simple swap that just about anybody can make to help them lose weight easily. So the next time an influencer tries to scare you into thinking that diet drinks are bad, listen to them, smile and agree, and then drink your diet soda anyway.
Okay, so that's a fucking great idea, right? So how can we take this idea and not steal the entire concept, because that's plagiarism, motherfuckers. But how can we take this idea and compare it against something different? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the idea and you're gonna go to deepseek.com. On deepseek.com, you're gonna type in this prompt. Please help me come up with a comparison video comparing the negative ingredients in Diet Coke versus the same negative ingredients in other food that is healthier than Diet Coke, so I can show my audience visually that Diet Coke is not bad for you. Enter. So now it gave me some ideas. Now I'm gonna talk about cancer-causing agents in Diet Coke compared to other healthy foods with the same agent. Tell me the exact amount of the ingredient in Diet Coke versus the healthy option. So now phosphoric acid. A 12-ounce Diet Coke contains 60 milligrams of phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid in chicken breast. 100-gram serving of chicken breast contains 200 milligrams of phosphoric acid. So now I'm gonna say, what are the negative side effects of too much phosphoric acid, and what will happen to the body if I take too much? Okay, so now we've got a really good comparison. We've got the idea of Diet Coke versus a chicken breast. Too much phosphoric acid, so now we got the hook, right? So we're gonna grab the most intense idea, and the most intense idea is that too much phosphoric acid can cause heart disease. So the hook's gonna say, 1 kind of Diet Coke has 60 milligrams of phosphoric acid. Too much phosphoric acid can cause heart disease, cardiovascular problems, and can absolutely ruin your liver. And then you're gonna say, you're gonna slide a chicken breast into the screen. 100 milligrams of chicken breast has 200 grams of phosphoric acid, which basically means you need to have 3 Diet Cokes in order to have the same amount of phosphoric acid as you would a chicken breast. Now you'd have a comparison between phosphoric acid being a quote unquote bad thing for you in Diet Coke. Then you'd have a comparison versus a chicken breast, which is supposedly healthy. So then you could say, if you have 300 grams of chicken breast per day, that's the equivalent amount of phosphoric acid as having 9 cans of Diet Coke. And if you follow this advice, that would basically mean if you eat too much chicken breast, you're gonna have heart disease, risk of kidney failure, and digestive issues. So throw the bullshit advice out the window, and if you want a can of Diet Coke on your fat loss journey, go ahead. Bam, end of the video. I guarantee you that video pops off. I took the viral concept from the guy, I recreated it with my own spin using ChatGPT, and just like that, we got a viral video. So if this has been valuable so far, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Now I'm gonna teach you exactly how to structure a viral Instagram reel outside of the idea that we're gonna look for viral videos from other creators. Here's the step-by-step viral formula. Step number 1, start with a negative hook. In the first 3 seconds of the videos, you need to grab somebody's attention with something drastic, negative, and controversial, which is why in that video, we would say, Diet Coke has phosphoric acid, which can cause heart disease. Bam, I got your attention. That is a negative hook that's gonna slap. What you need to do is you need to not tell your audience what to do, you need to tell them what not to do. So take all of your quote unquote how to lose fat videos, 3 tips to burn body fat, and instead translate those to say 3 mistakes you're making on your fat loss journey. You can still give the same 3 tips, but you're gonna tell them the 3 mistakes they're making first, then you're gonna tell them the opposite of that, which is the solution. Write this down. Start with the problem, then give the solution. Step number 2, you're gonna add humor to your videos. You need to make sure that you're playing around with your videos and adding your personality. If you're just this boring motherfucker that just says 3 tips to help you lose weight or stop doing this to help you burn body fat, and you just sound like every other online fitness coach on the internet, boring. Nobody wants to pay attention. You have to imagine when you're in front of a camera that you're presenting to an audience. Look at me in all my majestic glory. And I get it. Don't have the personality to be on video. No shit. If you had the personality to be on video, you'd already be famous. You need to channel your inner bad bitch, okay? Channel that inner entertainer. I'm gonna show you an example of one of my clients, Anthony Anisimov, one of his old videos right here.
One of the most important aspects, if not the most important aspect of any training or diet program is adherence.
Versus one of his new videos right here.
If you want to get lean but don't know what to eat, here's the best way to learn. Think of tracking your calories like riding a bike for the first time.
Now, when Anthony first started the coaching program, he had 1,500 Instagram followers. Now he's got over 180,000. I gave Anthony the same advice I'm giving you. Stop being boring in your videos, okay? You need to add humor, you need to entertain people. You might not want to go to the extreme that Anthony did. He really played up the character. I think it's hilarious. But you need to find ways to insert your personality into your videos. Otherwise, you're gonna be boring like every other online fitness coach on the internet. Nobody's gonna follow you. You're gonna get sad. Step number 3, every 1.5 to 3 seconds, you need to change the scene. You can do this by doing a jump cut. You could also do this by doing a slow zoom. You could do this by adding movement to the scene. You can do this by adding a prop to the video, or you can change the scene altogether. I know I didn't change the scene. I'm sitting in the office still. The reason for this, people have the attention span of a goldfish. So if you're just sitting there in your office like this with nothing happening, then they're gonna watch your video and they're gonna say boring, and then they're gonna leave. Then you're gonna get sad and no one's gonna follow you. So don't do that. Number 4, deliver the value in a step-by-step tactical format, just like this video. I'm giving you a 5-step formula to create viral Instagram reels. Because I'm giving you a step-by-step formula, you're following along and you understand exactly what you need to do in order to get results. If your audience can't follow your content and understand exactly what to do to get results, they're not gonna follow you and they're not gonna hire you. Number 5, always end with the CTA. I always say, save this video, follow for more value. Comment below if this was valuable. Share this with a friend that needs to see it. You can put the call to action in the caption, or you can put the call to action in the actual video itself. I usually do both. You always want to tell your audience to take an action on a video because you never know which video is going to go viral. And it would suck really bad if you had one video hit 1 million views and on that video you didn't have a call to action that said follow for more value, because I guarantee you if you didn't, you're going to get a significantly less amount of people that will follow you from that video. So now that you know exactly how to post viral Instagram reels, I'm going to put the steps on screen right here. I'm going to tell you the 3 mistakes that you need to avoid when it comes to your content. Mistake number 1, posting without a strategy. If you're not following the viral video formula I just gave you in this video, you are a dork. Okay? I literally just told you exactly how I went viral and grew by 300,000 followers in the last 2.5 years. All you need to do is steal it, replicate it, duplicate it, and you will also go viral. And again, don't plagiarize, motherfucker. You need to change up the content like I just did. The second biggest mistake is being long and drawn out with your scripts. Take the information that you want to deliver and ask yourself, what lines have I said twice? What information am I over repeating myself? What information can I take out of this video and still make it valuable? Condense your script, make them tight as and then record. And number 3 is being inconsistent. If you're inconsistent with your social media efforts, your clients aren't gonna wanna hire you because they don't even trust you to show up for them on social media for free. So why would they pay you thousands of dollars to be their online coach when you've proven with your actions that you're not even consistent with your own social media strategy? You're an adult, be consistent. Now that we've talked about why reels are a game changer, how to find viral ideas, how to script viral ideas, the common mistakes people are making, the last piece of the puzzle I'm gonna give you is my Instagram reel strategy for consistent growth. I have a 50-50 strategy. 50% of my content is shorter 6-second reels that are condensed and value packed. I'll give you a couple examples right here.
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the. It's like this and like that and like this and up. It's like that and like this and like that and up.
I'm delivering all the information in a short video, which allows my audience to have to rewatch the video in order to consume all the value. When they rewatch the video, it increases watch time, which increases the chance of the video going viral. These are really good to get seen by a wider audience, but they're not really good for converting clients into your paid program. If you want to convert clients into your paid program, you need to do 50% of your reels as longer value-based reels. My definition of longer would be 15 to 90 seconds where you're delivering as much value as possible in that short period of time. And I'm not going to give you a specific example of that because I don't want to waste 90 seconds of your time by looking at one of my Instagram reels. But what I will say is go follow me on Instagram and watch some of my content. You're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Delivering all the information in a step-by-step formula that's a little bit longer of an explanation. And again, even though it's a longer explanation, I am looking at that script and I'm taking out anything that doesn't need to be there. Now listen, I just gave you the ultimate game plan to go viral consistently on social media, to find viral content ideas, to create viral Instagram reels, and I told you exactly how I do it. But information without implementation is literally useless. So go do something with this. Go look up some viral creators, plug their name into Viral Finder, use ChatGPT, come up with your own content ideas, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, just like that, you're gonna become an Instagram G. And don't miss the next video on this series where I'm literally gonna break down the step-by-step formula to turning your Instagram into a sales machine using all of the information that we've talked about in this series. I'm gonna condense it into a 25-minute training, and by the end of that training, you're gonna know exactly how to turn clients on your social media profile into your paid program. If this has been valuable so far, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment below, and I'll see you in the last and final video of the series. Let's go.